Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. It is Monday, November 5th, 2018. Yay! And I'm excited. But more than excited, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I am here. I'm grateful that I was given yet another day. God's grace and mercy yet shines upon me, and I am grateful for that. It is one day before my birthday. One day before my birthday. And it's beautiful. I won't even get into what that means to me right now. That's a post for tomorrow. That's a video for tomorrow. If I do, I've got one pre-recorded. It's a special announcement. So I don't know that I'm going to do my regular daily vlog. We shall see. It's not my intention, but we shall see. And as you can see, even though it is, I'm going to change the time on my clock, although it is 6:42 now, it's a little bright out because the clocks went back yesterday. So it's not so dark and dim, and I can record again until it finally does start getting darker in the morning. But I'm excited. I had a very relaxing yet productive weekend. I relaxed Saturday, and it felt good. I mean, I literally did not want to do anything. So for the most part, I didn't. I did get out and go for a ride with the husband. Saturday, we've spent a couple of hours outside Saturday, and just to get some us time, just to spend some time together, because it's not something that we do very often right now or have done in a while. We try to, because that's very important to us, to get that us time. And when the apartment was just he and I, it was easier to do. But what we tried to do, even when it was just he and I, we tried to at least go out once or twice a month, just he and I, just to get out of the house, whether it was to go eat or just go sightsee, go to the movies, something like that. So we did that Saturday. We didn't go to the movies. We didn't go eat. He actually wanted me to see where he works. So we drove to his job, stopped off at an animal shelter along the way, because he has been talking about getting another dog. And I think I mentioned this a couple of vlogs ago, that he wants to get another dog. And he had been talking about it, and then all of a sudden he didn't say anything else. And then he said, I think I'm rethinking that. Well, I think what happened was he realized, let me back up a little bit. He realized, sure enough, that the animal shelter has the kind of dog that he wants, which I had told him before. I didn't want to go spend money on a dog, like hundreds of dollars like we did before. I didn't want to do that this time because that was a huge waste of money. And when I say waste, I mean the dog was worth it. To be the kind of dog that it was worth it. But at the same time, we ended up having to give the dog away. There's something on here, and I don't know if it's the phone or I don't know what that is. There's a little mark there. But anyway, I wasn't sure. I say it's a waste. I wasn't sure. I say it was a waste because we ended up having to give the dog away when we prepared to move here, simply because we couldn't bring him with us. So to me, that was a waste of hundreds of dollars. But this dog, okay, let's say I hear you, but I don't see you. This dog, however, you just pay a small fee and pass the background check, which is nothing major, but they still do dogs. We saw a couple that we liked. We actually got to interact with one. And I know it takes a while for the dogs to take to you, because a lot of times they're just excited to be out of their their cages. So, but the dog took to me, I won't say right away, but I will say quicker than it took to my husband. And I told him it's probably because he had just finished smoking a cigarette. Yes, the husband smokes. But the dog took to me and not so much to him. So we spent maybe 10 minutes with the dog. We wanted to see another dog that we liked the look of, but that side of the shelter was so busy and only had one person behind the desk, and it just was too difficult to get to see the dog, so we did not. But yeah, we did that Saturday. Sunday, I ended up not going to church, although I planned on going to church. I ended up not going to church. Cooked breakfast. Wow, graffiti. That's not something you typically see around here. It's not something you typically see. So I cooked breakfast, ran a couple of errands, recorded the video for tomorrow, and relaxed a little bit, but then I got on the ball and started working on some things. I've got these projects that I'm working on, and I'm so excited about those. I know I've said excited like 5, 6, 10 different times, but I've got these projects that I'm really excited about. I'm really happy and humbled by the fact that God has poured these things into me. So I worked on one of them last night. I put out a survey to some close friends, I'll call them my beta club. Put out a survey to them, so I'm waiting on the responses back from them, and then hopefully before the end of the week, I hope to have at least the one thing that I was working on yesterday completed, so that I could give that to them for them to take a look at, and I'll be working on the other project. There are 4 altogether. There are 4 projects altogether, and 2 are small but still very detailed, and 2 are bigger and even more detailed. So I'm working on one of the small ones, and like I said, hopefully I'll be able to get that out to them to review prior to me releasing it, prior to me launching it. And I'll be hopefully halfway done with part 2 of the small one, the second small one, not part 2, the second small one. Hopefully I'll be done with it, or halfway through, by the end of the week as well, so that I can get that out to them over the weekend. And we shall see. We shall see. But I'm really excited. So today is Monday. Like I said, I'm headed to work. I'm expecting that this will be an amazing day at work, because God has blessed me to see it. And that's about it. That's it. I'm expecting amazing. That's what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting amazing. So that is today's word of wisdom. Regardless to how your morning has gone thus far, whether the kids didn't want to wake up so they could get to school, whether you got into a little bit of a spat with the husband about not doing something that you asked them to do yesterday, or the wife about not doing something, or doing something that you had asked her not to do, or you woke up late and now you're rushing around to get yourself out the door on time. Expect an amazing day. Don't say, oh, this is going to be a bad day. Oh, I see how this day is going to go. Don't dive into the negative of it, because at this moment you have control. You have the control. At this moment you can turn that thing around and say, despite all of what is happening, why are you on your brakes? Despite all of what is happening, today is going to be an amazing day. So I've got though I typically do that anyway. But this driver in front of me is hitting his brakes at some unreasonable points. Like right now, he's on his brakes, but we're a good block away from the red light. Wow. Like 2 car lengths in front of him, and he's on his brakes back here. Okay. It's still going to be an amazing day. I still expect it to be an amazing day. So with that, peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose and know that I appreciate you.